What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my player career mode. This is episode number 7, and we start today's episode off with a game here against Reading at the Medeski Stadium. And as we take on Reading, in the previous fixture against Reading, in a reverse fixture at the City Ground, we won the game by 5-1. It's been our biggest win yet so far in the series. So with that in mind, as we took on Reading, I was feeling very confident about our chances of scoring another couple of goals here and adding to our impressive first season in this series, our impressive record. We've got quite a lot of goals and quite a lot of assists as well. And Reading, of course, a Premiership side last year, haven't really done it in the game. Most teams that get relegated from the Premiership look to get straight back into the Premiership the following season with promotion from the Championship. But Reading haven't done it in the game. They're sitting in 10th place, and because of that, we've been doing very well, and we're considered favourites in this game. And we had a good chance to take the lead here after a very big defensive mix-up by Reading. Almost saw Federici bundle the ball over his line, but unfortunately it was cleared away, and it was still 0-0. And in the 90th minute here, a good chance for Reading to make it 1-0. Robson Carney finds Williams, but his shot is well saved by Dominguez, and it's still 0-0. So still scoreless here, but a couple of good chances early on. In the 42nd minute, a good chance for us though, as I get past Gunter, I think it is, down the left-hand side. Very good chance here, nice show of agility. I keep on going, slide the ball through, very good chance, but the shot is blocked by Pierce and put wide for a corner. So Jabor couldn't squeeze it in, but from the corner, it's crossed in here. I'm in the centre, trying to get my head on the ball, and as I do so, I can't beat Federici. It's tipped over the bar, and it's still 0-0, but we almost made it 1-0. That was it for the first half, though. No goals, which is a bit of a shame. But in the second half, Reading tried to come out straight off the traps to try and get themselves a goal. Guthrie gets on the ball here, down the right-hand side. He keeps on going, plays a great ball over the top towards Harry Robson-Kanu, and he smashes the ball past the goalkeeper and makes it Reading 1, Forest 0. So what a start for Reading in this second half, and the home side make it 1-0. But just past the hour mark, a great chance for us to make it 1-1. I'm played through 1-on-1 here, but I can't beat Alex McCarthy. Very, very good save. Sorry, not Alex McCarthy, Federici. Very, very good save, and it's still 1-0. But from the corner, it's crossed in here. I'm looking to try and get myself free and get my head on the ball, but eventually it goes over my head, but the header just goes wide, and it's still Reading 1, Forest 0. We do have another corner though, so we keep the pressure on Reading, try and get ourselves back on level terms. This corner is this time headed away, and as the shot is taken, it hits the post, and Reading clears. We just couldn't seem to find ourselves the equalising goal. We had a lot of chances, but we just couldn't get the ball in the back of the net past Federici. We scored 5 goals in the reverse fixture. We couldn't score a single one here, but in the 65th minute I get on the ball, take on Royston Drenford down the right hand side here, get past him with a lovely couple of skill moves, go down the right hand side, take on Wayne Bridge, beat him for pace, cross the ball in, and it's headed in at the far post thanks to a big deflection by the defender who carries the ball over the line there. Not sure what defender it was, but it's a very, very obvious own goal. Federici is beaten. It's Reading 1, Forest 1. So we're finally back on level terms. A very lucky break there, and it's 1-1. And here in the 71st minute, Jamie Mackey's on the ball, who plays a great ball over top towards Jabor. He beats Casper Gorks and puts the ball into the bottom corner to make it Reading 1, Forest 2. So the turnaround is complete. We are 1-0 down in this game, but thankfully it was now 2-1. The turnaround complete, and we are in front. And in the 83rd minute, we could have made it 3-1. I get played down the left-hand side, but Gunter gives us back to Federici. Reading with some suicidal defending. They give the ball away, and it's eventually put in by Patterson to make it Reading 1, Forest 3. So some shambolic defending by Reading in this game, and we got some very lucky breaks. What can I say? The first goal was a very, very poor own goal. The second one was just a great finish by Jabor, but the third one was some just terrible defending, and because of that we do win the game by 3-1. So we had Reading to thank for their poor defending in this game, and we get the win by 3-1, and it's another 3 points as we remain top of the table in the Championship, looking for promotion and looking for the league title come the end of the season. We also got a 6.9 rating at the end of that game, so no goals, no assists, but a 6.9 rating wasn't too bad, and we did play okay, I guess. But the following game was going to be against Leeds United here at the City Ground. So as we take on Leeds, always a side I look forward to playing against on career mode, because Leeds, they have this really intriguing style on career mode. Most teams seem to just pass the ball around until they die. That's all they do, just pass and pass and pass until the final whistle. But Leeds are a little bit different. They get the ball down the wing a lot, and they also look to create a lot more chances. I don't know why that is, but even so, we take on Leeds, and Leeds not doing too well in the league, as you can see, not even in the first half of the table. as we're currently sitting top of the table. But we take on Leeds with Jack Butland, a very young, talented goalkeeper in goal, and of course Ross McCormack up top, very, very prolific striker. Rudolph Austin as well, one of my silver Jamaican legends in FIFA 12 Ultimate Team. But we take on Leeds regardless. The first chance of the game would fall to us in the 8th minute. It was Jamie Mackey who got played forward here. A great through ball by myself, but Mackey with a superb chance puts the ball wide and it's still 0-0. But in the 23rd minute, it was Mackey who turned provider. Fantastic ball over the top towards myself. I just about keep the ball on. It's headed away only as far as, I'm not sure who it was, Veron I think it was, who took the shot. It clipped the top of the bar and went onto the roof of the net, so still 0-0, but like I said, Leeds there, they always have a lot of attacks in this game. They also create a lot of space for the opposition as well there. Defending isn't that sort of contained, if you will, so that's why there were quite a few chances early on in this game. And in the 39th minute, the first goal would fall to us, and it was a goal here for Patterson, who makes it 2 goals in 2 games. And again, it's another lucky break. We've got a lucky break here, 2 lucky breaks in the first game, and we get one here. Patterson's shot is well saved by Butland, but it falls right back to him, and he puts the ball into the empty net. So Forest 1, Leeds 0. We get the assist as well, and in the 45th minute, a good chance for us to make it 2-0. We cross the ball in, but the header by Veron goes wide, and eventually it's cleared away in the end, but it's still 1-0, and we looking very menacing in the first half. In the second half, Leeds came right out of the traps. Ross McCormack gives the ball forward. Eventually it's played towards the far post. Somehow Enriquez keeps it on. His first header is saved by Darlow. His second shot is saved by Darlow. But his third one isn't. It finds the back of the net, and it's Forest 1, Leeds 1. So Enriquez gets the goal. He got 3 attempts there. That is really, really poor defending by the AI. And unfortunately Darlow can't be the hero 3 times in a row. And it's 1-1 here in the 69th minute. Another great chance for Leeds. McCormack gets played forward. But what a save that is by Darlow. And it's still 1-1. Like I said, Leeds on career mode, I don't know what it is about them, but they always have so many chances, and it's still 1-1. And he see Darlow in the 75th minute pull off an impressive double save, and it's still 1 apiece in this fantastic game. And like I said, it's just there's always so many chances for both sides, both Leeds and the opposition, but it's still 1-1. And in the 88th minute here, Leeds go down the left hand side, really good chance. Stewart crosses the ball in. It's Hunt in the centre who heads it past Darlow. It's 2-1 to Leeds, but thankfully the goal is chalked off for offside, as Hunt is indeed in an offside position. So it was a tale of 2 halves really. In the first half it was all us, in the second half it was all Leeds, but in the 90th minute we had the chance to seal the game. I was played over the top, really good chance. I'm 1-1 with Jack Butland, but I don't take the chance, and it's just so typical of me, really, isn't it? You know, I lack so much composure on this game. I really do. I really shouldn't be a striker because I lack so much composure. I never feel confident when going 1-on-1, and Butland pulls off a great save there. I don't think really there was much I could have done, in fairness, because I was getting pulled back. I had no stamina, and I was quite close to Butland's positioning, really. But even so, the game did finish 1-1. It's not a bad result. We got the assist for the goal as well, so a decent rating too, and obviously an assist does help with our accomplishments. So yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't too bad of a result. I would have liked the win, but the draw's not too bad, I guess. But the following game is against Shrewsbury here in the FA Cup, and I did say I really wanted a good cup run with Forest this year, and we looked like we were going to have one in the Capital One Cup at the start of the season. I was on the pitch for both of our opening rounds, and we made it through to the next one, and then we took on Cardiff, and of course we were injured for that game. So with that in mind, we couldn't have a good cup run in the Capital One Cup. But in the FA Cup, this is the 3rd round, and then we take on Shrewsbury, a League One side. We're definitely going to be the favourites as well, and a really good chance for us to break our goal scoring drought, if you will. We haven't scored in a couple of games, and we want to get ourselves back amongst the goals. And we had a good chance here in the 5th minute here, as I'm played down the right hand side. I get the ball off to the run down the right hand side. Very good chance. So eventually the cross is swung in by Jamie Mackey, and I actually thought I scored here in the 5th minute, but unfortunately it was actually Jabor who won the header, not myself. So that was a bit of a shame, because I thought it was me who dived in and won the header, but instead it was Jabor. And I guess it doesn't matter too much, but even so, it would have been nice to score the goal. But it's Shrewsbury 0, Forest 1. But in the 90th minute, another great chance here. I dispossess McAnderweir, go through 1-on-1, but unfortunately the shot is well saved by the goalkeeper, and it's still 1-0. So I just can't seem to score at the moment. However, in the 24th minute, a free ball finds my feet. I get the ball off down the right-hand side here to Majewski. It comes back to me. Nice little fake shot round the defender, and a really good finish for our weaker left foot. So very good finish into the bottom corner there. No chance of the goalkeeper. This time time we do get the goal, and it's Shrewsbury 0, Nottingham Forest 2. So like I said, we break our drought, if you will. It's only been a couple of games, but even so, nice to score. Shrewsbury 0, Forest 2, and the game was pretty much done in the first half, to be honest. Shrewsbury weren't threatening at all, and with that in mind, we were just looking to score more and more goals, and had a good chance here, but Jabor's shot was well saved by Wheel, and it was still Shrewsbury 0, Forest 2, and in the 39th minute, another great chance for Forest here, as Jabor gives us the ball. I chip the ball over the top towards our strike partner, but his shot is well saved by the goalkeeper, and in the second shot, what a save that is, absolutely incredible. Really, really good stop, and it's still 2-0 as things stood, and in the 49th minute here, another good chance for us. We have a free kick, but again, the goalkeeper saves it, and it's still Shrewsbury 0, Forest 2, and to be honest, Shrewsbury just weren't threatening at all. You know, there's always a good chance for a cup shock in the third round of the FA Cup, but to be honest, they were so poor. They never looked like threatening at all, and a good chance for us to make it 3-0 here in the 83rd minute, as I get on the ball and take aim from range, but it goes just over the bar. But the game does finish Shrewsbury 0, Forest 2, so we are through to the next round of the FA Cup, and as I said, I would love a really, really good cup run in our first season of this player career mode. It will really spark the series into life straight in the first season, and hopefully it can be in the FA Cup, and a good 2-0 against Shrewsbury was a very good start for us in this competition. But as always, guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, so much appreciated, and it really does help my channel out, and I will see you for the next episode of my player career mode very soon.